back to Let's Lunch. In just a few moments, I will be making a delicious steak with a classic Italian roast potatoes and tomato and mozzarella salsa. But there is still time to vote for the final dish you like me to see cooking at the end of the show. The first one is chicken with a mushroom and marsala sauce. Look at that, caramelized onions, then you got the roasted courgettes goes in there. With the onions going through the marsala wine, absolutely beautiful with the cream. Oh. Or you got Oriental herby chicken meatball. Now, yes, I said everything. It's Oriental, it's chicken, and they look like meatball. Coconut, lemongrass broth. Please cast your vote about 1:05, otherwise it won't count. All the details are right here on the website, so get on with it.
Okay. It's time for today's guest. She burst onto the world music scene with her debut album, Not That Kind, and today has sold over 30 million records globally. Please put your hands together for Anastacia! Have you met before, you two?
No, we haven't, but it
is,
feels like I completely know you.
And why is this?
You had me at
No, you have been, well, you have been my beloved and my sister's beloved since you've been on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here.
Okay.
Yeah, no, totally, no. Completely.
I don't know what to say. I'm so
So you could have a sister sandwich. We can make you a sister sandwich.
Oh, yeah! Yeah, you know, me and cooking sandwiches.
Hey, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Brilliant, brilliant.
No, what are you up to at the moment, apart from arranging these sandwiches?
Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, I put out an album this year, believe it or not. Yes. It's called Resurrected. And I actually I'm doing a TV show in Germany, and I put out this album. I have a tour in October. Yes, a few things. But here I'm cooking with you guys.
You are, but we want to see you in action. Let's have a look at this.
Very sexy.
Thank you.
I got a little number for you, which is very simple. It's tagliata di manzo.
I love how you call it a number like it's, I'm going to sing it.
Well, you can sing if you want during the cooking. That's fine by us. We're going to do tagliata di manzo, which is a sliced steak with Italian roast potatoes, and we're going to beautiful tomato and mozzarella salsa.
Very nice.
I know. I'm going to be a better chef if I do all of these.
If you do that, yes. You just keep that. Now, what I want you to do, if you can cut these potatoes in half. We put them in a tray. They've already been parboiled. Rosemary, garlic, salt and pepper, and extra virgin olive oil.
Okay.
Then your second job, you got your album here. I got a pen.
Cut it up.
If you pour Cugino.
Cut that up and put it in there.
Cugino, I love you with all my heart. Mobile numbers, the sisters' mobile numbers, everyone in the family's mobile number. Thank you. Now. You got the tomatoes, if you can cut them in quarter into a bowl with a basil.
All
and
of that?
Half of it, please.
Chopped or fully?
Just tear it. Tear it. Now,
fine,
okay, where do we start? We start right here with a beautiful sirloin steak. Whenever you cook steak, it's very important that you get a very hot griddle pan, okay? As you can see, I haven't put any oil in it, because if I put the oil, everything is going to smoke everywhere. The way to do it is very simple. Oil goes on top of the steak, okay? And one thing that I will never, ever do is to put salt on the steak.
They always do that.
Oh, they always do that, but there is a technical mistake there. If I put salt, what salt does, it will drain the moisture out of the steak. So you're going to end up with a very tough steak.
Rubber steak.
Rubber steak. Now, what you need to do is to always season after the steak is cooked. And that is simple as that. The other things, people forget about this, the fat that is on the steak. We all like it.
I love it.
Most of the time,
thank you.
Most of the time is rubbery. Why is rubbery? Because people don't cook the fat first. So the first thing you should do is this. Try to keep the steak upwards like that. So the fat you cook it for about 2 or 3 minutes, and then you put the steak on the side.
Yeah.
Because then the fat is
But what
going to
if
be
you
nice
have to cook like 7 steaks? How do you cook them all? I know, and let me ask the crazy question. I'm like,
To be honest with you, I'm a bit baffled because I don't have 7 friends. So usually it's 1 or 2. No, if you put 7 steaks, just put them one after the other and make sure that they all stand up.
just cook the first part first.
Exactly.
Okay, I get you.
Now, the other problem is, and this is, I have to say, men are always the one who makes this mistake. They put the steak on the grill or on the barbecue, and the only thing that they do, they get one of these, and they move the steak 200 times.
Yeah.
Just because they think it's a manly thing to do, right?
It's true.
It's true, it's true. All the men in the audience, put your hands up if you do that. Well, nobody does that? Put your hands up, all the men, if you do that. There you go. Now, the more time you move the steak, and the more moisture comes out, and the tougher it's going to be.
Okay.
Now, so you move the steak once, then you move it twice, and the job is done. Now,
Okay,
at that
can I
point,
just say you've got a very special griddle pan there, but it would. How else can you do it? Could you do it in a frying pan? Or...
You can
Well,
do
you
it
don't
in a
want to
frying
do it when you have a griddle pan. You get those marks.
You get the
right?
marks. I know.
yeah,
it
the
looks
griddle pan
much
is but you
better.
can do it in a frying pan or the barbecue.
Barbecue,
now,
yeah.
Olive oil, salt and pepper, rosemary, everything here.
Oh.
Yeah. Now, what we got, this has been cooked, the steak. Another very important thing,
in.
you need to let it rest because you get the moisture from it. You let it rest for about 3 or 4 minutes. Okay?
Yeah. Sorry, I missed what you said.
3 or 4
then.
minutes. And then what you do, you just slice it, like I'm doing it. And the word tagliata, it comes from, if you can turn the mozzarella into the tomato.
Oh, yeah.
The word tagliata, it comes from the tagliare, which in Italian means cut it. That's how it's done. Okay? Now,
That
the
looks
potatoes, they
beautiful.
go in the oven, 190 degrees for 20 minutes. Anastacia, we got them already done.
Yes.
Because it would be impossible to wait for 20 minutes. Okay? Now, look at that. Beautiful potato on the side. In there, then what we're going to do, we're going to put a little bit of balsamic glaze
I love that.
all over this one.
Will you toss
yeah,
that for me?
yeah, I'll do it. You mix everything together.
Thank you.
You put a little bit of salt and pepper. Remember?
Oh, wow, that's my kind of dinner, that.
Remember what I said? At the end, you're going to put a little bit of salt, a little bit of black pepper.
I'm helping out, dude.
And this is how we do it. My beautiful Italian roast potato with steak and tomato mozzarella salsa.
Alrighty.
You
Oh
took
my
everything.
gosh.
Yeah, the timing is always...
Oh my gosh.
There you go, sweetheart.
Now, this one...
Cooking.
try this part. Do you like it medium rare?
I like all of it.
Okay.
I'm going to take that fatty part you were talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
That fatty part. See, I'm not lying. I'll take the fatty part. And
That's...
do I put everything together or just
Yeah,
these two
go
together?
for it.
Just...
I like that salad.
Oh, yes.
Are you happy with that response, Tino?
I need to concentrate on my next words here.
I don't joke around with my food. I love some food. See, like, I always wanted you to cook for me.
Okay, join us after the break. Get the number on the CD there. Join after the break because Mel is going to learn all she needs to know about rice rolling challenge.
Yeah, baby. But before that, here's the details on how you can win a fabulous trip to the gorgeous Amalfi Coast and £15,000. Welcome back to Let's Do Lunch. Still with us is the lovely Anastacia.
Now, the boats for which beautiful chicken dish you like me to cook at the end of the show, it will close very soon. So go to the website and get voting right now for the favorite. The one you like to do is the chicken with mushroom and masala sauce or, yeah, or the oriental herby chicken meatball. Wow. Which one would you like to do, madam?
To be honest with you, I like Asian food, so...
Do you?
I do, because I'm boring like that.
No,
It's not boring.
It's not boring. You
Well,
like Asian...
no, your food's way more like saucy. So
I'll tell you what,
I
if
think-
the other one is not going to win,
I think we would do the marsala. I think that
I think the marsala. There we'll go for
That's
the
gonna be
marsala.
better.
Let's hope so.
I know my chickens here.
Now, Anastacia, you're going to be going on tour, you said earlier.
Yes.
When are you starting that? Where are you off to?
I'm starting in Belgium on the 19th of October, and then I end in London, which is fabulous, but I go all over until I end. Well, it's only a month.
What about Italy?
Of course, I'm going to Rome, Milan, Florence, and Padova.
Padova.
Yeah.
You done, you know, I don't know if you know, you done the beautiful single with Eros Ramazzotti.
I did.
Know,
in your country, they love me.
Eros Ramazzotti is probably one of the most known Italian male singers
What sort of
in
equivalent
Italy.
here? Is there an equivalent?
Would you say some kind
Robbie
of Robbie
Williams?
Williams? I was going to say the same thing. I was going to say Robbie Williams.
Yeah, that's,
He's
I mean, 100%. I would say that's.
And Eros will only work with extremely beautiful superstar artists. Otherwise, he does not bother.
Yeah.
Sounds
And
like
he only works with them when he's single, so that he can grab your butt.
There is nothing wrong to do a bit of butt grabbing from now on.
It works for me. I was like, hey.
Well, today's challenge. So they just told me move on.
Oh, sorry.
Today's challenge will definitely get Anastacia in the mood for the tour because we're gonna go all Italian in this challenge. You know why?
Right?
Yeah, like a tarantella.
Yeah.
Because it's time to challenge Mel. Okay, so today I'm going to be teaching you everything that you should know about making arancini.
Okay.
Okay? Arancini?
I actually really love arancini. My ex-mother-in-law is from Sicily, and she used to make this all the time. It's my favourite thing.
Very good that you said that because arancini, they do come from Sicily, traditionally.
Yeah.
Now, there is a few things that you need to know. Number one is the rice. Okay, we're using arborio rice. Then we put minced meat in there, like a bolognese sauce, okay, like a meat sauce, and peas and fresh parsley.
Okay.
That is the base for a traditional arancini. Now, the shape of the arancini is usually the shape of a tear. Tears?
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
And there is a reason why, because in the old days, when southern Italian people didn't have the money, the poor people, they used to cry for hunger. And so what's happened, whenever the rich people that had a leftover risotto, leftover rice, they used to make them, and then they used to make them in the shape of a tear to dedicate it to the poor people and give it a cookie for them. So there is a lot of history behind that.
Yes.
And usually you make it. I'm going to show you how to do it.
Yeah.
You make it, you wet your hand to make your life easier. You want to make them into a ball, but you need to make sure that the ball is not too tight. If you want, make sure that the ball is not too tight, because otherwise you want a little bit of loosen up. And then, look, this is what you want.
Size,
and
that's
then,
the size, isn't
yeah,
it?
that's the size. And then slowly, look, you make like a pear. Like that. Then breadcrumb, just finely toasted breadcrumb. You coat it gently, and that's what you get.
Okay.
Well, as simple as that.
And then you would deep fry that,
Exactly.
would you?
Once you made like that, because you got the bread, that's actually perfect.
Is that all right?
That's good.
Yay.
What you do, once you do like this, you deep fry in oil, and this is exactly what you're going to get.
Okay,
All right?
good, yeah.
Would you like to try one? You want to try one?
I'll have a little nibble. Yeah, oh, my hands are wet. Let me just try my hands. I know how they taste. They are amazing.
You should get the fresh peas in there, and the beef, and the rice nice and soft.
And they're so filling. Just one is enough, really, isn't it, for lunch?
One arancini will be more than enough. Okay?
Lovely.
Now, let's meet today's challenger.
Sorry,
okay?
Gina,
That's
I'm
okay.
squatting down here.
Stay there now. Let's meet today's challenger. Please welcome Dave. Well, otherwise your head would be on my... that would be very unusual cutting on the camera.
Yeah.
Please welcome Dave from the Arancini Brothers.
Hey, Dave. Darling.
Very well.
You know I was on camera one. The last thing you have to do is bend over before
I didn't know what you were doing.
Me neither. Dave,
How are you?
how did you get to
Sorry,
make this
Dave.
arancini?
Well, I'm from New Zealand. Big Dave, my business partner's from Australia. We worked together in Australia, and then we came
So
to
much
London.
arancini brother. You call Dave. You go.
He's called Dave.
He's called Dave. Are you brothers?
No. Imagine your mother calling out, and Dave, come here. You know, we can't. We're both Dave.
Okay,
right. Yeah, I was
fine.
wondering
Brothers
that.
in
So what would
capitalism.
you call two brother in... So you just kind of brothers.
That's it. We're
Okay.
Arancini brothers.
And
United
so you,
by right.
you learned to do this in Australia, even though
Absolutely.
it's a Sicilian thing.
There's lots of Italian immigrants in
So
Australia.
New Zealand, he learns a recipe from Sicily. He goes to Australia with his brother that is not his brother, but still called Dave. It's like a telenovela here. It's like, you know...
So how many do you make a week?
We started out making 800 small arancini at a market stall a week, and now we make about 20,000 over our 3 restaurants.
Wowzers.
Wow, well done. Wow, 20,000 arancini. And what's your challenge for Mel today? Tell us.
What we're going to do is make as many teardrop-shaped, tennis ball-sized arancini as we can in 1 minute.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you have a personal record that I can be thinking about?
I'd think around the 10 mark,
Really?
10 marks.
10?
something like that.
All right.
All right.
Fine.
Now, so just to clarify, Dave and Mel will have 60 seconds to make as many traditionally shaped arancini. And I'm going to point that one out because they must be teardrop shaped. I'm going to look into that, Dave. If I don't see the tear, I'm going to disqualify it. And you?
Teary
I'm me,
enough for you?
I know, I'm me.
And you?
Rules are rules.
Now, they should be the size of a tennis ball, okay? You're familiar with the size of a tennis ball, okay?
Yeah.
Just double checking.
Fine.
I'm doing like I'm doing and covered in toasted fine breadcrumb, okay? Breadcrumb. They must then finish the arancini and you put them in front of you. Okay, so you finish the arancini, you put them in front of
dearie
you.
me.
So I'm going to take this off because otherwise it would be cheating. Okay, are you ready? Do
You're
you
quite
know?
a strict game show host, aren't you, Gina?
Oh, well, because they told me you need to do all the technical thing,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
I don't often play the referee part.
Come on, then.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay,
Gosh, I
you
don't
are?
know.
You ready? You put the gloves
ready.
on? Very good.
I can do
Okay.
it.
Now, we're going to put 60
Come on.
seconds on the screen there. You guys help me to count down. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go! More compact, yes. That's it. Put it there. Go on, man. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. I want the perfect three. This is not a perfect three drop. All right. 27 seconds. Press it down, press it down, press it down. Team drop, remember. So, how often do you make the big arancini compared to the small?
Not so often. Usually just to demand. Usually just to order.
Just to order?
Are you trying to distract me?
I'm not trying to distract it. Shape them better, shape them better. That's shape them better. Stop! Everybody stop. Oh, okay. Now, Anastacia, do you want to come here to
Oh
judge
my
as well?
gosh, the tension.
Okay, now, let me say, this, Mel, they look very good.
They're
They
all right.
definitely... 6 of them definitely done well. You, my friend. Okay, this is good. This is good.
They're all good.
Strict criteria.
This is good. I'm the referee. This is good. This is good. All right. What do you think?
What? Can I just ask you a question?
Yeah.
Why have we got completely different ingredients?
I was going to ask
Yours is
that.
more sticky than
I was
mine.
totally going to ask that. That's so funny.
Yeah.
Because he's using his own one, which
Yeah, but
I can't
his-
really change his...
But he could have
But I
given
should have
us some
done.
of
I
his
should have done
because...
it. Anyway, it doesn't matter who's won.
Right.
Nobody's won. No, it's 6 and 6.
So when they got mine all right.
This one's perfect. No,
What do you do?
Even.
Rock, paper, scissors? What do you do in this situation?
I'm the referee. This is going to have to be like
It's a tie.
scissor, rock,
It's a tie.
and because it's a tie. All right?
Yes.
No, rock, scissor, and paper.
No,
Yes.
no, totally tie. I'm happy with the tie. Thank you very much. It's like tie. We'll be back in just a moment. It's Gino be cooking the final dish of the day that you voted for.
But before that, if you like to enter our competition, here's how to do it.
Welcome back to Let's Do Lunch. We have the fabulous Anastacia with us. Now, you have had a star star studded career, and you've duetted with many people. Would you like to tell us who?
Oh, well, Pavarotti, Elton John, Celine Dion.
Wow. Big hitters.
Yeah, just a couple of little small singers.
And you're obviously fans of them. Did you approach them? How does it go?
Oh, God bless. No, I'd be so scared. Elton approached me first and asked me to sing with him in Madison Square Garden, and then Pavarotti asked to sing one of my songs in one of his Pavarotti Meets and Friends meet.
Amazing.
And then I got to sing with Celine Dion by another person asking would I want, and I'm like, what? Seriously?
So fantastic.
I'd be too scared to ask them.
But how cool that they're asking you.
That's the best thing is when they ask you.
Oh my gosh.
That's very
yeah,
cool.
I guess. I never, yeah. Oh my gosh.
And now you are on left to lunch.
Yes, I do.
I mean, you finally made it.
I made it!
You finally made it.
Sorry.
Okay, everybody at home, you haven't been voted for the dish you'd like me to cook at the end of the show, and I can tell you right now that 63% of you that do want to see the chicken with mushroom and masala sauce.
Yeah, baby.
Okay. So, Anastacia, what I want you to do, the courgettes cut in half, then each half cut in quarter, in a tray, lemon juice, sliced garlic, extra virgin olive oil, salt and pepper in the oven. Now, Mel, you already know what to do.
Yeah.
Okay, butter mushroom, you slice them, give them to me, sorry, the Chester mushroom, then butter and parsley into the rice. What I'm going to show you how to do this is very simple. Okay, so the first thing, get a very hot frying pan, get your chicken breast with the skin, and you want the skin side down, okay? I'm going to put a touch of olive oil just to make sure that it browns even quicker, like that. So that's what you want to hear. You know, you want to hear the kind of bubbling going on. Okay? Now, what you want to do here, you want to make sure that it's nice and golden brown. And once it's golden brown, you take it out, we put it straight into the oven. Okay? That is the... How often do you cook?
I used to cook a lot, and then I started touring a lot, and then I was pretty much in hotels. And the chefs won't let me in there. I don't know why.
Fair enough.
And, you know, so but I love baking.
Do you?
Baking?
Yeah, I love baking, and I'm okay at cooking, but I was really obsessed with baking when I was a kid. It was just my thing.
What sort of things were you doing?
Oh, my God, anything that was sweet. So I was obsessed with sugar, so I would... sour cream apple pie, rum cakes, anything.
Wow.
Like as a kid. So yeah, I was into every kind of. I'd just open up a recipe book and just go for it. Get real experimental. All right, so I have to put this in the oven.
You got it. Then I just want to say, everybody, what's in the pan? I got my chicken that I'm going to put on a tray.
Yes.
And this is going to go into the oven with your courgettes. And in the pan, I just got chopped onions with my mushroom. Okay?
Okay.
Now, what's happening is you put both of them together, 180, 190 degrees, 20, 25 minutes. Job done. Okay, I would say 25 minutes because the breast was quite a deep one. Okay? Now, what you want to do here, onion and mushroom, you just sew them together. At this point, it's very important to season with salt because the salt, see, this is now the other way around that I want from the steak.
Right.
Now I want the water from the mushroom and the onions to come out.
Right,
because the more it comes out, the crispy they're going to become. So it's completely the opposite of what I said before with the steak. Okay?
Oh, no.
Now, what we're doing, masala wine. Whenever you put masala wine, one very important thing, this will flame. It will flame. So the way to do it is very simple. You don't have it to flame. I flame it because I think I look good on camera when it flames.
And that's why your hair's like that.
And that's why, yes, they always... So you put the masala... Oh, I'm going to do more.
I love fire.
I wish every time I flamed, anyone would have a reaction like that. Yes.
Yeah.
Now, what we do, we're going to put a soaked porcini mushroom. You just pick them up. And you put them in, and you put a little bit of the water where them be soaked. And then, very simply, I go double cream. Now, guys, you won't be able to do this one with single cream. because single cream will eventually split
Yeah.
into the sauce.
How far ahead can you make the sauce for this? Could you make it and cool it?
like,
or-
yeah.
You can make it a coolie, but then what's happened when it cools down, because it's cream, it will congeal. Congeal, that's the word.
Congeal.
It will congeal. So then
Like hurdle.
it will congeal. So then what you do when you put in the pan, add a little bit of water, and the job is done. Okay? Can you chop me a little bit of tarragon, please?
Of course.
Is
Is
there?
this it?
Yes, yes, yes. Just a handful.
Yes.
I'm just putting the dish together, which very simply, what you want to do, you get the rice. I got a little bit of plain rice and a little bit of wild rice in there.
I love wild
Okay?
rice.
So
'cause
both
it's
of them.
nutty, isn't it? It's got good texture.
It's got a kind of nuttiness. Okay, so that's fine.
Yum.
Into the sauce.
Yeah, darling.
I go. That's it. Make sure you stir it, please. Make sure you stir it with a wooden spoon.
And give it a whiz, babe.
You look so glamorous when you do it.
All the cameras, I'm trying to figure out which one's on.
No, don't worry. All the cameras are on you.
I know they
it's
are.
Fine. Yeah. Then, look, the chicken.
It smells so amazing.
The chicken on top of the rice. Then we're going to put all this beautiful mushroom all around. And you're going to notice the masala is absolutely delicious. Guys, very simple. This is how we made chicken.
This is how we do it.
Yes. I was going to say the title of the dish, but you made it so much better.
Oh, well, you know, I mean,
okay. Now, try the sauce, try the mushroom.
It smells insanity.
Can't wait to
This is so
try the mushroom.
awesome to eat this food right now. All right, I'm just going to keep it real. I'm not going to, you know, I'm just going to shovel it in. I mean, come on, I'm American. How good is that? It's so awesome. I love food.
I feel like it's Christmas. I don't know
I
why.
get really
You
happy. I get happy eating.
You are unbelievable.
Babes, this is amazing.
It's good to see with the masala, sweetness of the
I'm really
masala.
tasting masala and it's delicious.
And you
Thank
get the porcini mushroom in there with the rice.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah,
What about
so
your
winner,
courgettes?
all of
my
today's
courgettes, they're
recipes
probably
are on the
amazing.
website, ready for you to download and create. That is it for today. A big thank you to Anastacia!
Thank you for coming to the show.
Thank you. When Samia Gadi, that Sorry's Maria, is coming to lunch.
And you will have to choose between two delicious desserts, hazelnut meringue or a summer fruit baked Alaska. We will see you tomorrow at 12:30. Mwah!